Good morning.
It's a little wonky after last night.
Can you hold this? Okay. You have to hold it the other way. Good morning. It's day 3, and we had a rough day yesterday.
Why are you taller than me?
I'm sitting up. I'm all over the place. What am I saying? Good morning. We're still in our tent and it's still raining.
It's about 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock. We had a decent night despite our campsite being on a hill and it being riddled with ginormous June bugs that try to get in the tent every 5 seconds. I hate those bugs. Anyways, we had a pretty decent night's sleep, and I guess today the plan is for around 11 miles, I think, 10.9 or something like that. And it's supposed to rain again all day, still raining now, but no.
Which is why we're still in the tent.
Yeah, it's hard to get out in the rain, but this is the AT, and as they say, no pain, no rain, no gain. So
No
we
Maine.
can't say no Maine because we're not going to Maine yet.
Yep.
But anyways, it's all part of the experience.
On the bonus side, we got to hear some elk trumpeting off and on last night,
And
with some cows making some racket. But the elk were cool to hear.
yeah, they do sound kind of creepy though.
Yeah, hadn't seen one yet, but we certainly heard them, so they're around.
Oh yeah, and we're camped by the parking lot where there's supposed to be trail magic this morning from 2 different groups of trail angels. I guess we need to decide, since it's already 8 o'clock, if we're actually going to go partake in that or if we need to just kind of say hi and then get on down the trail. So we'll let you know.
This was a really nice camp area behind the Elk Garden parking lot. A lot of room for tents to be pretty spread out. This was our setup over here. I put up a tarp so that we could have a little bit of airflow while it was raining last night, not be completely shut in.
Just finished some awesome trail magic from these 2 awesome folks, Journey and Twig, who are from Alaska, and it was amazing. They made breakfast sandwiches, so got us a good start to the morning. Well, the rain and the fog are finally starting to clear and the sun's coming out. So we're headed up another 2 miles up to White Top Mountain, which is some of the most awesome views on this section. So we're hoping the clouds will clear and we'll get a good view when we get up there. For now, I'm gonna hike up this hill. This big old tree is about to fall. Just hanging right over top of the trail. I think this tree might have gotten struck by lightning. That's a big tree.
Splintered everywhere.
Wow. Look how tall this thing is. There's the top. That's a massive tree.
Big tree.
So pretty.
That stuff's really liking that tree.
Well, it's raining once again, and the trail is a river. High and dry? How are you gonna fare?
Oh, I'm gonna stay dry.
Failing.
Nope. Still dry.
We're probably at the highest point of where the trail goes to White Top, but apparently there's a side trail that goes to the top of White Top, which is the second highest peak in Virginia, second to Mount Rogers, which is back by the shelter that we took a little rest at the other day. This is so pretty up here, and I have no idea where the side trail is to get up there, but right now we're gonna enjoy the sunshine and these pretty wildflowers. Or maybe they're weeds, I'm not really sure, but they're pretty to me. Gonna sit here for a little while. There's the parking lot to White Top Mountain for day hikers, and the AT continues on that way. Having a cinnamon swirl bagel and peanut butter. How about you? What are you eating for lunch?
Gonna do a pro bar and some nuts, and I may or may not eat breakfast I didn't eat.
Done with our nice little lunch break, and a big storm's rolling in. We got a little bit of a view though. You know your stuff is wet when you find a slug on your fanny pack. This is just so incredibly beautiful. It's all lush and green. The camera doesn't do it justice, but man, it is just absolutely gorgeous.
Just came out of the magical forest back there and into this misty, huge field of, looks like maybe wild raspberries or blackberries or something. But if it wasn't for the fog, I'm sure this would be even prettier, but this is gorgeous in its own right. I think we're getting close to Buzzard Rock. See if we can see it. Even though everything's misty and socked in, it's still beautiful out here, and I know there's a beautiful mountain view out there somewhere. Just can't see it at the moment. But whenever we're hiking in mist and fog like this, it's just a good reminder that even when we're going through some hard times and some mess and we can't see a way out, God's still there. Even if we can't see him at the moment, just gotta push through and get through the fog.
This is Buzzard Rock. Paul's climbing the Buzzard. These are such cool pine trees. I have no idea what they're called, but their branches are all drapey.
Almost looks like a weeping spruce or something. I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know if that's a thing either. That's so cool though.
They wanted to give you an obstacle course. Well, we didn't do a closing video last night, so we got to the shelter here at Lost Mountain, and there's another couple here, and we just got to talking and didn't get a chance to do any videoing, but we had a good day yesterday, a good night in the shelter. Now we're just getting ready, getting packed up, and we'll see what the day brings.